Jay Mayer, your host. And okay, so just getting all coordinated here. I think that was fabulous. The Awakened World, what a great name. At first, I didn't get it totally because, it was new, but boy, it really landed. It's like that's, every time you say it, it's like an affirmation, right? The Awakened World, it's a positive thought that is so important and so vital. So we usually start out, this part of the show with Global Peace Tribe invocations and prayers. Just wondering where my tribe is. Bring some people forward. Let's see here. Are you here, Jan? Could could you guys help me get everyone here? And
Yeah.
yay! So we're all the Global Peace Tribe, and just getting oriented. Missy Galore, welcome.
Welcome, blessings, dear friends. So grateful to share again. What a phenomenal We-volution!
It's beautiful, beautiful show, Scott, and all the presenters. And I guess we're here and Vegari is joining us, and Fanny, the Mystiques. We're going to, I think, do a little light touch prayer pod, and then we've got some incredible music, fun, beauty, truth, love, light touch, all the above. So
Magic, miracles, good fortune for everyone here. And it's great to have, like if you don't have a church, let's have a tribe. We're so lucky to have a global peace tribe. And the name says it all. If it can be a global tribe, a global peace tribe, it's really an opportunity for us all to make a difference collectively. We're powerful, more powerful together. So I'd like to send out blessings to everyone that's hearing my voice, and our families, and the ancestors. May all of our blessings be blessed, and I hope you'll join us uh, at home, wherever you are. Just to, let's land this. Let's make a difference in the world. It's so powerful that the world improves and that leaders decide to do the right thing. So I'm going to pass the torch or the feather. The light touch uses feathers. Fanny and Vegari.
All right. You want to go, my love?
Yes, we give thanks for eternal blessings. We give thanks for this special gift of life on this beautiful planet of Earth that we are so fortunate to be able to live on. We are the Global Peace Tribe. And as such, we tune in to our highest frequencies so that we may gather the love in our heart and beam that magnificent light that is love right into our precious, sacred Mother Earth and all the beings. Yes, we beam our love and best wishes to all the beings that we share this precious planet with.
Yes, yes, yes. Blessings to all people, all children, all mothers and fathers. Blessings to the Global Peace Tribe for awakening the planet to more joy, more love, more happiness, more serenity, more colors, and more thriving in our own lives. And may we shall be happy in 2022 and awakening our souls together. And so it is. Thank you for having us here tonight. And we are fluffing ourselves with light touch. We need to be light. We want to be light. We are becoming light.
It's the light of love, the light of appreciation for all the blessings that we've had and that we continue to have. And yes, we radiate that love throughout the universe. We radiate it to every part of the galaxy so that all beings can share that feeling that of oneness.
Missy Galore.
We are the We-volution. We are the lights of love. We are LOVEolution, living transmissions of love. We are We-volution. We are the lights of love. We are LOVEolution, living transmissions of love. So may our co-creation be the healing vibration for all to be, living in resonance, sweetness, and harmony. Jan, your turn.
All right. That was a beauty.
Blessings on the tribe. So grateful we are here to thrive together. May the love we share radiate forever.
Maybe we could, everyone at home, we could just have a moment of silence. I know that we all have different people in our lives that need, I think everyone has been touched by this pandemic. I don't know anyone that hasn't, experienced some kind of loss. So, let's just together, let's land some good fortune for everyone, that this tide can turn in the right direction, that we can learn the lesson. We have to learn the lessons of the times, which is we need to awaken. We need to stop thinking of ourselves as separate. We're one earth together, one globe. We're all in this together. So we could do another little, I call it a speed round, where you take no more than 10 seconds each person, 10, 15 seconds, and send another blessing. I could go first. Thank you for blessing everyone here with your best blessings. And we thank you. Thank you for allowing us to receive them.
I'd like to send blessings out to the whole global peace tribe. And like Nancy put in the chat box, 7 billion people, all healing and thriving and understanding each other and listening and opening hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
May we all awaken to loving light. May we all awaken as a loving, peaceful tribe around the world, for all the children everywhere. So it is. Thank you.
Mm.
And let us send blessings to all our mothers, all the elderly people, all the elders that sometimes get forgotten, and all the people who feel somewhat lonely. So let us send blessings to all of them. And so it is.
Blessings to all our relations, seen and unseen, on all sides of the veil. May we be flowing in optimum health and vitality, restoring from within our own body temple, radiating out to the healing of our families and our communities and this beautiful earth where we all live. May all beings thrive.
All right. And we're going to do a Global Peace Tribe reading. Fanny's going to do a reading for us. I don't know if she's going to getting ready now to do this.
And I am ready for you. Just follow me into the mystique room. Come follow me, everyone, into the room of light, of mystical light. So here we are, here we are. Welcome, welcome. All the angels are here, all the people and the angels, and I will bring your light into the cards. Let's see what it says today. The lights into the cards. Let's see. Hayare komaye. But which one will it be today? Which lesson will it be today? Which loving light are we intersending today? I think it might be this one. Let's see. This one says awareness. Let's become a light within ourselves. Let the fire of our hearts bring forth our truth and our love and our light. Let it fall, the shadows of your beings. Let them all fall. And this is actually a very powerful card. Let's see what it says, what the master says, because the masters are the master says, mind can never be intelligent. Mind can never be intelligent. Only no mind is intelligent. Only no mind is original and radical. Only no mind is revolutionary. Revolution in action. This mind gives you a sort of stupor, burdened by the memories of the past, burdened by the projections of the future. You go on living at the minimum. You don't live at the maximum. Your flame remains very dim. Once you start dropping thoughts, the dust that you have collected in the past, the flame arises clear, clean, alive, young. Your whole life becomes a flame, and a flame without any smoke. That is what awareness is. So be within all yourself and let's smoke up the fire and be the fire of our loving light. And that it is today. I'm your star child here, fluffing your world with light touch. And it's a blessing to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fanny and Vegari. And I love that, the idea of the flame being so bright that it doesn't have any smoke. You know, that's really what we want, is we want to burn really pure and really bright. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
Now, next, tonight, I'm going to play a video for you. These are some people that I've wanted to bring to your attention for a while. They're touring right now. They're 3 girls, and they have a fantastic act. They play a lot of 60s. So of course, I love them because I am a child of the 60s, and I have different 60s projects. So they're called the Rainbow Girls. Let's see if we can get this going for you right here. Harvest Moon.
Hi. We have a song that we think is appropriate for Harvest Holiday, and I hear it was this man's birthday last week.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late, and the moon is clouded high. I wanna celebrate, watch it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon.
Yeah. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Bye.
Okay. Rainbow Girls.
I like them. They're good.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, they're great.
They make me cry. Anything that makes me cry is good. I mean, you know, happy tears. So great. We're going to have another song later on with them. We got actually have their permission to play. We crashed the internet playing a song the other time, so we learned our lessons here. Get permission to do things, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, this part of the show and all the other parts of the show are brought to you by Light Touch. And Light Touch is a simple technique that we use to, as Scott says, awaken the senses, meaning that the senses can be awakened. You know, it's so subtle. It's, you know, that subtle place is where we can reach into the invisible realms. And there's a phone call. We want to, you know, God lives inside of us, right? So we can connect to ourselves, you know, if we have the right tools. Just like we can connect to China if we have the right tool on the internet and a computer. So we are really the ultimate computer. You know, we operate the same way, and you can dial in, you know, unlimited support, you know, wealth, divine love for the, you know, exponential financial blessings for the rest of your life. That's always been one of my requests. And it works. You know, money comes when you go to sleep at night and you're falling asleep and you go, oh, thank you for financial miracles. You know, thank you. And you believe it like the money's already in the bank. And I didn't invent this. Look it up. Think and Grow Rich. That's where I originally heard about it. You go to sleep at night. And, you know, I would write down my affirmations. Like he said, I created $75,000 in 10 days. And I was asking for 100,000, but it actually worked. I've done it twice in my life. Well, I did it 3 times, but second time I got $18,000 when I did it. I was asking for $20,000. So it's worth it. You know, the subconscious mind can help us achieve our goals. When you wake up in the morning, you're lying with your partner for 20 minutes and it feels so great, and you're hugging and feeling connected. And also share that with the spirit. You know, say, oh, thank you for miracles, you know, in my relationship. Or thank you for blessing our children. You know, parents can't talk to their children, but they can bless them. You know, sometimes there's this communication gap. So I'm going to be bringing up my friend Andrei, we're actively bringing Light Touch to Clubhouse, and he's prominent speaker on Clubhouse and has quite a following, and we did our first show last week, and it was really successful. I really loved doing it. This is Andrei Knight.
Hi, Jay. Hello, everybody. Yeah, you nailed it. Think and Grow Rich, and it's no accident, I believe. Chapter 11. Specifically, he talks about transmuting the sensation of touch into manifestation energy. And you're right. The beautiful thing about touch, especially subtle touch, okay? Light touch, light as in lightly, just stroking the hairs, not even the skin, or how a feather delicately touches you. Light touch leads to light touch, as in it turns on the lights, it activates you energetically to the point that you are speaking to the universe in the language of pure light. Now it's the same language, like tuning your radio to the same channel. You're right. If you want to reach China, right? If you want to receive one kind of music versus another, which is really one emotion versus another on your radio, you just change the frequency, you change the dial. So you literally change your frequency to where you and the universe are speaking the same language. And then manifestation is no longer a law of attraction. Attracting, doesn't that feel like work? No, it's the law of realizing you already are everything you wish to be and have. This thing you want has never been separate from you. And that's the realization in that light touch. The beautiful thing about sensation is it instantly brings your awareness to a point. It's like meditation. You're suddenly focused upon a point, all your consciousness. And what you said about blessings and parents even blessing children when they're not there, this has been my realization since the new year. Think of the people that frustrate and annoy you the most, trigger you the most. Whether it's your own family or whether it's the political leaders you see on TV, whoever it is that upsets you the most, and bless them. I know it's difficult, but do you want to keep complaining about the world, complaining about things, or do you want to become a force of change? And I believe the way you become a force of change, like literally, I've been doing this. Anything that's been disturbing my peace or anyone, I bless them to be better versions of themselves. Isn't that how you create change? Whoever it is that's bothering you the most, do you want them to keep on bothering you? Or do you want them to change? So bless them to be a better version of themselves. This is my new, I guess you could say, resolution for the year. But I'm going to work on exactly that and encourage other people to do so as well. And let's see how things look in a month or a year.
Jesus said to love your enemies.
He did, didn't he?
Because if you don't, you're in constant hatred.
So did Buddha, come to think of it. Yeah.
If the world did that even a little bit, like a little love for Russia, a little love for North Korea. I mean, this isn't a political show, but, I think we should be friends with everyone in the world. Help them. Why go to war with anyone? Spend that $1 billion.
We've tried war and hitting our enemies over the head for thousands and thousands of years. Let's try something different. It can't hurt. But literally, it's not condoning anybody's actions. It's not agreeing with anybody. It's just, I bless you to be the best version of yourself. And let's see what happens.
Yeah.
We've tried the other way for enough years, right?
I'm going to play a little video here for you. This is a light touch video. And we're going to be passing the torch around. Different people can share their truths and their wisdoms. And we've got some great videos of Missy Galore and some sing-along stuff. And we can all sing along together. This is a light touch video. I believe in angels, and I'm proud of it. But it doesn't matter if you believe in angels. Just, we believe in something. Something created us. Something other than ourselves. And that something has magical powers. And so what we're invoking is the magical powers. And anything that we can do that makes that stronger, That's why I call on the angels. I go, well, if there's any truth to it at all, I'm going to use light touch. I'm going to call on the angels. I do it when I go to sleep at night. I go, oh, thank you for blessing my relationship. And I'm actually having a successful relationship where I failed repeatedly over and over and over again. I'd be successful and then it wouldn't work out, or, but to be together with someone for 10 years is monumental for me. Has it been that long? So this is a light touch video. We practice light touch together, and I can just say it really works. Jan would go out on appointments. She used to, have a closet design business, and we'd invoke blessing after blessing and do twilight work when you go to sleep. She made 12 sales in a row, folks. She's going to give me a testimonial for that. Here's a light touch video for you. Let's see. It's a quick one. We love movies. Don't we love to go to the movies? This has been a great year for watching movies. So, we're praying a lot for health. Vegari, woke up, didn't feel so great today. And, he's been gracious enough to come and join us for prayers. And I'm thinking maybe we could show Missy's video now. Or did you want to say something?
I would love to. Yeah.
Oh, you want to speak?
Yes, please.
Right. Missy Galore speaks, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I am so grateful to share this digital debut of this transmission that came through, co-written with my beloved as he transitioned from this life on earth to the other side. And it's an All My Relations sing-along in honor of our We-volution, acknowledging that we are the LOVEolution solution. I invite you all to sing along, co-create with this song. It was a phenomenal experience that Jay helped organize with this amazing light touch constellation. We've got Fanny and Vegari singing from Canada, and Janice and Jay in California, and I'm here in Colorado right now. So we are activating the grids from multiple directions to infuse cosmic affection of light touch blessings and Aura fluffy loves. May this song share with you like a cosmic hug. Please do sing along.
Yeah, this is a real example of co-creation. I mean, it started out with, a vocal track and some drums, and we added all this together. So hope you like this. We do. See if I can make this play. And whoops. Got to hit the right buttons. Here we go. Trying to make it play. Okay, let's try this again. 1 second here. Wow, it's not playing. Okay, let's try one more time. If at first you don't succeed, then you should keep trying until you do. So
Exactly. As the beautiful multimedia artist Bill Etra said, the difference between a successful artist and someone who drops on the path is that perseverance to see things through and trust the vision to come true.
Okay, well, I'll play this other version. Hopefully it's good. Good luck.
All my relations sing along. 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 All my relations sing along.
Yabba dabba doo.
We are the We-volution, bringing the LOVEolution solutions to life. I am so grateful we share and love life. Blessings, global peace tribe, and awakening world. May our We-volution unfurl.
Woohoo! Wee,
Yes.
wee, wee.
So it is. We are awakening to more joy and to more fun and to reconnection to all the muses together. We make it a better
Right.
world.
So thank you for blessing the global peace tribe. And really, if you sometimes are thinking, well, you know, who do I bless? And you want to bless someone, bless the global peace tribe. You know, if everyone in the global peace tribe blesses everyone in the global peace tribe, I mean, that's enough. That's thousands of people blessing each other. And that's the future. That's the future of this planet. That's the way we live and grow and thrive together. So I'm going to take us to the next thing. It's called Some Zen, which was invented in the after show. And here we go with Some Zen. Some Zen. That's some Zen.
Cool.
Great. So anyone can say anything. Anybody has a word to say here?
I liked the quote. That was from Rumi, by the way. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. That's just it. Bless everyone. The entire ocean. Yeah. And Gandhi said, be the change, right? Be. I always thought that meant like be a good role model, set a good example for others to follow. No, it's even simpler. It's more basic than that. Be the being. Light touch, it brings you back to the present, right? In that being, because you are the entire ocean, you can literally impact the entire world around you just by raising your state of being.
And it is so wonderful that we do it together.
Yes.
You know, it's not the old was I, me, mine. You know, and the new it's the We-volution. It's such a great topic. You know, it's a new word, We-volution, but you know, it really says it all. You know, it's the next incarnation for this earth in the future. 200 years from now, we're not going to be, you know, even 50 years from now. We have to choose peace. You know, it's time. It's time for peace.
Well, you know, the way a fetus develops, when the brain starts growing, the cells divide and multiply, and there's more and more and more brain cells. But halfway through its development, the number of new brain cells slows and stops. And the way the brain continues developing is by the connections between the cells, you see? And I see very much like our own evolution as a species has kind of gone the same way. Like first there was the population explosion, and now that's starting to slow. And now, you know, starting with the internet, but I can't wait to see what happens at the heart level. Like now we're forming new connections between all of us. And yeah, absolutely. bless everyone. Just put the energy of light and blessings out there on the network.
Yeah. You know what always fascinates me, and it's so beautiful what you say. It's like this hollow fractal graphic, many paths leading us to that truth that we are already We-volution. We might not think we are, but so what? It's, we're all part of this interconnected existence. So what quality are we going to bring to that? And how are we going to resonate? But in terms of like the flow of how we beings come to life, it's really such an evocative expression, because we start off as this embryo doing a sacred geometry dance until our cells divide and we're creating our spinal column and holding the physical container for how we're going to manifest here in 3D. And then the first organ, the heart, appears. And it is that heart that is our direct connect to all of our creation. And it communicates with every cell in our body. It's got its own neural network that's communicating with our brain all the time and really linking us up to the divine and that unified heart that is the very pulse of life. And it's so wonderful that we come together to acknowledge, appreciate, celebrate, and uplift this in life, that we can really unite heart to heart and co-create our lives as beautiful art, a We-volution of the win-win. This is our time. Global
Let us
sky,
begin.
may we shine. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's be the change we want to be in the world. Let's be all that we can be. And let's be too much and too muchness and too much joy. Let's be who we are meant to be from this universal mind, this cosmic energy. Let's be the change we want to see in the world. And so it is. Shine on, so bright, so bright, so bright, so bright. Yes, yes.
And let's have the consciousness that whatever you do for another, you do for yourself. And whatever you do for yourself affects another.
So it is.
Because there is only one self.
Yes.
I mean, there's only one person here, having a multitude of experiences. It's unimaginable that we're here doing this, talking to each other with these magic devices. You don't believe in magic? It exists, folks. We're right here. This is magic. You don't have to believe in God, but it's kind of hard to not think that maybe there's some reason that all this is happening and divine planning and design.
And this really is a time that we're healing and finding our way to come together in co-creation. So many people from all over the globe with their different belief systems and their different structures that really served us maybe at different times as we were in a different way. But now that we've grown into a global society, it's our time to recognize the harmony and diversity and let each frequency flow in its glory, understanding that we resonate so much stronger and happier in our resonance.
All right. So speaking of Missy Galore, we have another video here of Missy. She was just in Colorado. I guess you're still in Colorado.
That's right. I'm high in the Rocky Mountains right now. So blessed to be with the nature spirits here. It's majestic mountains and pristine streams and lots of eagles floating around where I am right now. Tomorrow we're gonna head to Utah and do some grid activations in Moab and continue our LOVEolution contributions with here in our Light Touch tribe and across the world in 3D, sending so much love and blessings to our Global Peace Tribe family.
Greetings, gorgeous. Blessed, blessed to your goodness.
Shamanatrix Missy Galore, here to share with you some love and light from this delightful spot on Earth. We galactivate the grids of LOVEolution, contributing our heart as the solution to elevate the frequency on this planet during the shift. Let all those yicky things just drift off and float away down the streams of eternity, opening up our flow to the brand new calibration, harmoniously glowing information, glistening the light of creation with the waters of our crystalline formation. Yes, it feels so good. May you feel nourished too. I am so very grateful to share these light touch aura fluff blessings with you. The cosmic yum ever flowing as we remember to let it. So may this moment help flow all the goodness through your life, flowing evermore. Crystal galactic fluff through your life with all the elemental forces in the fabric of creation. We support you in your glow, and your beautiful, beautiful heart vibration. Life is so much better when we get to share together in this way. Thanks for joining me, dear friends. This is Shamanatrix Missy Galore wishing you peace and heart bliss forevermore. Fluff the goodness. Thank you for sharing that. The earth spirits are really asking for our love and our unity and holding us every day so nurturingly. Give thanks for this beautiful earth life. Give thanks.
Love the goodness.
So the time is now. There's never been a greater time than now to manifest yourself, manifest your potential, manifest your creativity, manifest your dreams. That's what light touch is about. It's about using touch. Everything we touch creates. Name me one thing that you're touching that's not creating. You know, creating is scratching my face. Creating driving my car. Creating loving with my partner. That's what created us. Love, touching, created us. It's creative. Everything you touch is creative. So when we get better at touching, I call it miracle touching. You know, thank you for miracles. You invoke them. You activate the law of attraction, which is activated with feathers. Sex could activate it if you're focused on miracles. If you're focused on sex, all you're doing is activating sex. You know, which is it can be a false idol. If it makes you happy and you're thrilled and you're pumped up and life is good, you know, sex is great. But if you're suffering, you know, maybe you need to add a little gratitude. Thank you to the source. Let's not forget the source. Sex is great, but let's remember the source. And that's why I'm bringing Andrei up again. He has a group called tantricawakening.net. And, you know, they've got thousands of people. And we talk about waking up using Tantra. And light touch and Tantra are like one and the same. Really, it is a form of Tantra. And
light touch is 5,000 years of tantric wisdom summed up in 60 seconds or less. Basically is how I would describe it, because yeah, the sensation brings your awareness and energy to a point, and then you put that to use. Plain old sex is very simply one of your chakras opening and becoming alive, and your entire body resonating with its vibration. It's pleasurable and it's wonderful, yes, but it's one of your 7 chakras. And then you have 72,000 what are called nadis, which are minor energy points throughout the body. So Tantra, very simply, a lot of people in the West assume or confuse it with just sexuality, but it's really using sexuality to bring your awareness to energy. You see, that arousal you feel, those things you feel moving through your body, that's energy. Your energetic system is coming alive. Now you circulate it throughout your whole body. Basically, you put that energy to use, and yeah, you put intentions with it. Absolutely. Here again, Think and Grow Rich, a book written in the 1920s. Check out chapter 11, The Transmutation of Sensation and Sexual Energy. He literally has a whole chapter devoted to this. And this is in the 1920s, you know. So yeah. And light touch just simplifies the whole process. And what I love is it takes like the stigma and the taboo of sexuality out of it. It makes it less scary and more approachable for people. Okay, if you're not ready to delve into the sexual aspects, just stroke your skin lightly and focus on the sensation of that.
And add a request for whatever's in your
and
heart.
Put a blessing and a request with it. Exactly. I like blessings and thank yous because that's like, rather than a wanting or attracting, that's the energy of already having. You know, you're like, you know, thank you for all the blessings I have already received. I bless this amazing feeling of having all the money that I need already here. That's the feeling you want, the already having, that joy, that bliss and that joy. That's the frequency that the cosmos vibrates at.
And we can all do this. I mean, there's nothing simpler and easier than when you lie down, as soon as your head hits the pillow. I have like one go-to phrase that I find really works. I call it divine love. My head hits the pillow, I go, thank you for divine love. And then you can focus that. Oh, thank you for divine love in my relationship or in my finances, or with my pet who cries for food every time I walk in the kitchen. So I'm speaking of pets. This next thing is called temple cats. And well, I guess the video will explain it, but sometimes, you know, they're cats, and you notice cats are always doing light touch. They're like, oh, I'm going to light touch your leg, or I'm light touching the furniture. You know, they're light touch beings. So I start doing light touch on the cat, and they immediately go into trance. They're immediately like, you know, they focus with you.
There's a reason the Egyptians worshipped cats, because cats have one foot or one paw, as it were, in each dimension, always simultaneously. And yeah, I learned energy work by working on my cat. Actually, he had kidney failure, and the vet told us, oh, you know, say your farewells and spend your special moments. He's got a couple weeks left. And that's if you give him, you know, 3 saline injections per day. He didn't like injections. I stopped all his medications, and I would just literally light touch. But not even light touch. I would hold my hand a little bit above his skin, just intuitively, while he was asleep, and his hairs would stand up right under my hands, and he would start purring in his sleep. And that cat lived another 3 years, I kid you not, with no medications, no saline injections, nothing. Nearly 3 years he lived. Yeah. So that's the power of light touch. And animals, like, they don't have this skeptical mind, so it works even better on them and with them. Like pets, yeah, practice with your pets. They make amazing teachers. And
they're unconditionally loving. So here's a video for temple cats. You know, you could try it. You know, you got a cat, you know, pet it and start saying your prayers with your cat. Watch him, you know, watch him like it's helping you because it's in their DNA. Just like light touch is in your DNA. That's why it reaches to the spirit realms, you know, to the invisible realms, is because it's written into our DNA that light touches the way, you know, to reach, you know, those hard to reach places called, you know, the indwelling spirit. So here's a little temple cats for you. Yes, and cats and dogs and animals, they love to have a purpose. And adding temple cat, it's actually in their DNA. It goes back so far in time. So we can bless good fortune and healing with our temple cats. We ask them to bless our blessings. You can do this with your dogs too. Just lightly touch him so it feels really good. And you see how he's picking up his ears a little bit and scratching. Scratching, we're on camera. And we love our animals, and they love having a purpose. And if they're happy and willing to help you send your prayers and invocations through the invisible realms to the good higher beings, and help us to activate the law of attraction with light touch and your pets. All right. So, little temple cats for you. And it's nice, anything that works, if you try it and you notice, wow, I'm winning more of the time. It's just it's an extra excuse. It's another reason to pray. I call it invoking because I prayed my whole life and I suffered my whole life. Well, I didn't pray my whole life, but my adult life. But invoking is different. You're bringing it in, rather than you're praying it out. So we've got some more Rainbow Girls for you. We've got a Beatles song. They do a lot of 60s stuff. If you like the 60s, check out the Rainbow Girls. They're all over the internet. They're rising real quickly. This is called Nowhere Man.
Hi everybody, we're Rainbow Girls and welcome to our living room. We got a song for you this week, and this one goes out to our country's biggest nowhere man. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be, just sees what he wants to see. Nowhere man, can you see me at all? Nowhere man, don't worry, take your time, please hurry. Nowhere man, the world's not at your command. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Hey. Peace.
I love that ending. Don't you? I mean, really, it's just great.
So beautiful.
And I love the Beatles. Have you watched the new Get Back? No, I'm not working for the Disney company, but you can get a free week, and you can watch the Beatles on that. They got 6 hours of Beatles for. You've all heard of the Beatles, right? They're English band from the 60s. Really great.
Yes,
So,
a really interesting project showing their co-creative process filmed over days and days. And what's so beautiful about people sharing their art and their heart and their intellectual, spiritual wisdom is we get to share these and pass the torch of all these sparks of inspiration. And as they reach back and sing that song, we're collaborating through the generations. And as Andrei goes through and drops these beautiful quotes from Napoleon Hill, yet again, transcending this time space into a greater co-creation of heart wisdom and We-volution.
yes. Isn't it great to be alive now? I mean, really.
Yes.
People are coming out of the woodwork. We have the awakening world, getting set to, really, we're already global, and it's just getting better every day, and it's because of you. Together, we can do this. We can grow. It's good to be part of something, and that's why people are suffering so much, is because they're separate. We all need to join together, and create as much love as we can. That the world stirs. It stirs up this goodness, and it overflows, and that's the future. That's the hope. I did.
Yeah.
What?
I have a humble mantra for that. It goes, peace in our heart, peace and love, filling up to overflow. Pour it out, all the world can know. Peace and love.
Oh, peace and love to all the flowing, peace and love to all the making, peace and love to all the beings. I say thank you for the loving. I say peace and love for you and me. I say peace and love for our unity. I say peace and love. And so it is, so it is, so it is with you, and you, and you.
Woo! Thank you for the Heart Bliss co-creation, sharing the love vibes for the benefit of all beings and all the worlds.
The Global Peace Tribe.
Global Peace Tribe.
The more you
Thank
get
you,
into it.
Thank you. 10,000 thank yous.
Yes. It's good. That's a nice way to pray. Pray 10,000 thank yous. You just imagine it. That light touch is it. You imagine. Imagine like miracles. When you touch yourself. I call it shamanic touching, so you don't get confused with other touching. You touch yourself shamanically, so that we can bring forth our divine powers.
Right. And isn't it fascinating that at the quantum level, as we look at ourselves, we're all vibrating energy, and it's not even so easy to tell where one cell stops and the next begins, and where this skin stops and the energy of the air begins, because it's all flowing and sharing and exchanging. So as we do our touch and caress, we honor that interconnectedness with unifying harmony to nurture hearts for all that be.
Hi. All right. We having some fun? I'm having fun. We have another light touch video. This is the last video, and then we're going to show Charles Eisenstein. I think that's his name. He made this great video that they showed in the pre-show, and we're going to show it to you afterwards. It really is a powerful video because it's so accurate, and that's coming up after this, unless something else comes up after this. But this is a light touch video. It's an angel video because I like angels. But light touch, you can call on anything. You can anything you believe in, any avatar. You can call on love. Oh, thank you for love. I use feathers because feathers, there's all this activation. There's like 100 activation points, all at once. So here's a little light touch video. Oh, by the way, the first word of power for light touch is yes. Yes is a word of power. The next two words are thank you. So, seeds of thought. And here is this video. Here we go.
Miracles, your miracles, oh, I see it in your smiles. Miracles, your miracle, I see you in your loving light. Miracles, here's the miracle of the heart. Singing a song for you, singing a song. We are stars, we are beings of light. Remember, remember, remember. You had to here to change, to bring the change, to be the change. You are here to love. Remember. That you can be the change that you want to see, and find your flame that you were born. The little heart beat it up and say, why am I here for? But why are we here for? Why are we here for?
we here for but to love and to shine in love. Remember, there's angels everywhere. You just have to call upon them. They are here by your side. So remember to shine your love, awaken your heart to the best of your beings, the best of your being. Awaken up. Cells awaken up.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you.
Bravo. So, thank you. Thank you. This is our production team: Missy Galore, Fanny and Vegari, Jan Kaplan. Scott is part of our blessing network. We're all blessing all of our shows. I just wonder, does everyone see the gallery when I click on gallery here? Do you see the gallery?
I'm seeing you and Fanny and Vegari.
Okay. Well, anyway,
For gallery to work, Jay, you have to have removed the spotlights. You got to remove the
okay.
spotlights for gallery view to show up as gallery view.
Thank
Great.
you, wisdom sharer.
So I am going to play this really, really, really short video, and then Scott's going to take us out with is it Charles Eisenstein? Is that
Charles Eisenstein.
Yeah, really fabulous video. Scott can introduce this. We're going to end with that. So this, I was originally going to end with this other thing. It's called Good Night Hand Puppets for Peace. So we're going to, this will be our end, and then Scott will take us out. So here we go. Good night from the after show. Thank you. Thank you, Global Peace Tribe. May everyone be blessed. Thank you.
Ta-da!
Peace and love.
Don't forget, bring your hand puppets for next week. Hand puppets for peace. Everybody can do it at home.
Everybody. Yeah.
Hand puppets are people.
Puppets are people too.
Yeah, because we are puppets. Oh.
We are God's hand puppets.
We're the
That's what
puppet-
we really
puppet-
are.
Peaceful too.
Puppets are peaceful too.
Puppet
Oh,
Liberation
make it
Army.
stop.
The puppet, the PLA, the Puppet Liberation Army.
The PFP, Puppets for Peace.
Puppets for Peace.
HPFP, Hand Puppets for Peace.
Puppets for change.
Oh my God.
Okay. Thank you.
A little laughter for
And everyone,
God.
bring your hand puppets next week if you want. We'll let the hand puppets have their time to equal time and to say their prayers. And here's Scott.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Jay, for another fun after show. Really enjoyed. I love Fanny's harp. It's so beautiful. And Missy's enthusiasm and Andrei's wisdom and Jay's hosting. So it was a lot of fun. And thank you, everybody. Amazing. We still got 60 of you left watching. Thank you very much for being with us. And for anybody who missed it or wants to see it again, we're going to close out with that beautiful, beautiful video from Charles Eisenstein. Here it is.
A gathering of the tribe. Once upon a time, a great tribe of people lived in a world far away from ours. Whether far away in space or in time, or even outside of time, we do not know. They lived in a state of enchantment and joy that few of us today dare to believe could exist, except in those exceptional peak experiences where we glimpse the true potential of life and mind. One day, the elders of the tribe called a meeting. They gathered around, and one of them spoke very solemnly. "My friends," she said, "there is a world that needs our help. It is called Earth, and its fate hangs in the balance. Its humans have reached a critical point in their collective birthing, the same point our own planet was at 1 million years ago, and they will be stillborn without our help. Who would like to volunteer for a mission to this time and place and render service to humanity?" "Tell us more about the mission," they asked. "It is no small thing. Our shaman will put you into a deep, deep trance, so complete that you will forget who you are. You will live a human life, and in the beginning, you will completely forget your origins. You will forget even our language and your own true name. You will be separated from the wonder and beauty of our world, and from the love that bathes us all. You will miss it deeply, yet you will be unable to name what you are missing. You will remember the love and beauty that we know to be normal only as a longing in your heart. Your memory will take the form of an intuitive knowledge as you plunge into the painfully marred earth that a more beautiful world is possible. As you grow up in that world, your knowledge will be under constant assault. You will be told in a million ways that a world of destruction, violence, drudgery, anxiety, and degradation is normal. You may go through a time when you are completely alone, with no allies to affirm your knowledge of a more beautiful world. You may plunge into a depth of despair that we, in our world of light, cannot imagine. But no matter what, a spark of knowledge will never leave you. A memory of your true origin will be encoded in your DNA. That spark will lie within you, inextinguishable, until one day it is awakened. You see, even though you will feel for a time utterly alone, you will not be alone. We will send you assistance, help that you will experience as miraculous, experiences that you will describe as transcendent. These will fan that spark into a flame. For a few moments or hours or days, you will reawaken to the beauty and the joy that is meant to be. You will see it on Earth. For even though the planet and its people are deeply wounded, there is beauty there still, projected from past and future onto the present as a promise of what is possible and a reminder of what is real. After that glimpse, the flame may die down into an ember again as the routines of normal life there swallow you up. But after each awakening, they will seem less normal, and the story of that world will seem less real. The ember will glow brighter. When enough embers do that, they will all burst into flame together and sustain each other. Because remember, you will not be there alone. As you begin to awaken to your mission, you will meet others of our tribe. You will recognize them by your common purpose, values, and intuitions, and by the similarity of the paths you have walked. As the condition of the planet Earth reaches crisis proportions, your paths will cross more and more. The time of loneliness, the time of thinking you might be crazy, will be over. You will find the people of your tribe all over the Earth and become aware of them through the long-distance communication technologies used on that planet. But the real shift, the real quickening, will happen in face-to-face gatherings. Gatherings in special places. When many of you gather together, you will launch a new stage on your journey. A journey that, I assure you, will end where it begins right now. Then, the mission that lay unconscious within you will flower into consciousness. Your intuitive rebellion against the world presented to you as normal will become an explicit quest to create a more beautiful one. A woman said, "Tell me more about the time of loneliness, that we might prepare for it." The elder said, "In the time of loneliness, you will always be seeking to reassure yourself that you are not crazy. You will do that by telling people all about what is wrong with the world, and you will feel a sense of betrayal when they don't listen to you. You might hunger for stories of wrongness, atrocity, and ecological destruction, all of which confirm the validity of your intuition that a more beautiful world exists. But after you have fully received the help we will send you, and the quickening of your gatherings, you will no longer need to do that, because you will know. Your energy will thereafter turn toward actively creating that more beautiful world." A tribeswoman asked, "How do you know this will work? Are you sure our shaman's powers are great enough to send us on such a journey?" The elder replied, "I know it will work because he has done it many times before. Many have already been sent to Earth to live human lives and to lay the groundwork for the mission you will undertake now. He's been practicing. The only difference now is that many of you will venture there at once. What is new in the time you will live in is that you will gather in critical mass and will each awaken the other to your mission. The heat you will generate will kindle the same spark that lies in every human being. For in truth, each one is from a tribe like ours. The whole galaxy and beyond is converging on Earth, for never before has a planet journeyed so far into separation and made it back again. Those of you who go will be part of a new step in cosmic evolution." The tribesman asked, "Is there a danger we will become lost in that world and never wake up from the shamanic trance? Is there a danger that the despair, the cynicism, the pain of separation will be so great that it will extinguish the spark of hope, the spark of our true selves in origin, and that we will be separated from our beloved ones forever?" The elder replied, "That is impossible. The more deeply you get lost, the more powerful the help we will send you. You might experience it at the time as a collapse of your personal world, the loss of everything important to you. Later, you will recognize the gift within it. We will never abandon you." Another man asked, "Is it possible that our mission will fail and that this planet Earth will perish?" The elder replied, "I will answer your question with a paradox. It is impossible that your mission will fail, yet its success hangs on your own actions. The fate of the world is in your hands. The key to this paradox lies within you, in the feeling you carry that each of your actions, even your personal secret struggles, has cosmic significance. You will know then, as you know now, that everything you do matters." There were no more questions. The volunteers gathered in a circle, and the shaman went to each one. The last thing each was aware of was the shaman blowing smoke in his or her face. They entered a deep trance and dreamed themselves into the world where we find ourselves today. Here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. Here we are. Well, thank you, everybody. Bring Fanny is here, and Jay is here, And the lovely, talented Jane Kaplan is here.
Where's my?
Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us tonight. And please do join us tomorrow morning for our Sacred Sunday show as we wrap up this weekend's series of Awakening World, all about the We-volution. And it's been wonderful having the We-volution honored through this after show. Thank you so much, Jay, Jan, and everybody. And please join us tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock Pacific time. Larissa, myself, will be bringing on Jason Firth, who's really one of the co-founders of the We-volution movement with Larissa and the lovely Eden Amadora. So hope to see all of you tomorrow morning. That will be a Zoom meeting. And again, if you register, go to globalpeacetribe.com and register if you haven't already, and you'll get the links. All right. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jan.
Come back in 2 weeks. We're going to have another after show.
Another after show in 2 weeks. And that'll be a great show because the main show will be the Twin Ray, Shakina Ma, and Sananda G, and friends. Eden Amadora is my co-host for that show. And then we'll have a wonderful after show. The after show. I can't sing it as well as you do.
Nobody can.
I tell you what are we going to have in my mind? Either there's going to be "and the after show," or it might be "My Sweet Lord." That "My Sweet Lord" video was pretty powerful, also.
Oh,
All right.
so much beauty and co-creation. Thank you for this amazing transmission. Blessings to all.
Thank you, Missy. God bless you, and good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Mwah.